While now we've always heard of something called the quote unquote knockout game and how they have tried to associate that specifically with black people, more and even more specifically with black males, no matter if it was a young teenager or a grown adult. But as we all know, those of us over here with common sense knows that if there was a knockout game, like they say there was or there is, there was multiple people or multiple backgrounds that could have been a part of it. It wasn't something exclusively for black people. And the thing is, if there was, they will always make sure to highlight the black people that was engaged in it. But they wouldn't highlight this guy right here, who's clearly not a black man, who I guess you can say in a way was committing his own knockout game. So this person's name is Nicholas Hostetler. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. He's 25 years of age, and on May 4th, which was ironically my birthday, this guy knocked out or punched two random elderly men. One of the men was 75, or is 75, because I'm saying was as if the man passed away. But one of the men that he hit is 75 years of age. Now, this is a picture of Nick in the squad car. This is after he was arrested. So they say he was identified in connection to the two attacks of the elderly men earlier in this month. They say he punched one of the victims on a road called San Tomas Aquino Road, and then he ran away. And get this, y'all. This guy actually had the nerve that while he was running away, he says the victim snapped a photo of him in hopes of identifying the alleged attacker. Now, what I'm about to show you is the picture that was taken. This is the picture right here. Look at him. He has on some headphones and he's posing as if he's modeling. Like, this is after he hit one of the victims. Now, it says that one of the victims took the picture of him. I don't know why that they would actually do, but they said that they did it because they were trying to identify the victim, not the victim, but the suspect, so they could have something right there. And this is the picture that was taken. He actually stopped and posed. Instead of him running away to try to keep his identity concealed, he stops and takes a picture like he's about to be in a catalog or on a billboard somewhere. Like, look at how he's posing. He thinks this is a photo shoot. So the person ends up taking a picture of it, and that was that. Then the next one happened on Friday morning. It says as a 75-year-old man was taking a walk in Campbell, and they said he punched the victim in the face near Inwood Drive and Elam Avenue. They said the 75-year-old man and his family came back to the area a short time later so they could find surveillance cameras if there were any to be found, and then that's when they encountered him again. They said that this man was so irate that he ended up trying to fight the family. Yes, you heard that correctly. He was trying to fight the family before leaving the area. So all of this happened, it sounds to me, in a span of maybe 2 days. It said police immediately began to search the area and they finally identified him as the suspect. They said that the police had contacted his parents that morning, and with their help, they said they were able to get him because he went back home to his parents' house, and then that's when he came outside and he ended up being arrested. He ended up getting booked into the Santa Clara County Jail on 2 counts of elder abuse. And then get this, y'all. After he got booked in there, they said allegedly he ended up kicking a cop. Again, like, this could actually fall under Operation Protect the White Boy just under that part alone. They said he kicked the officer, so now you just added an additional charge to him. They said he, again, which right here in the article states, he was additionally charged with the battery of an officer. So now you have the charges that you have already with the elder abuse, and now you have the battery assault of an officer. But again, he was able to go in and unscathed, because y'all saw the previous picture that was up there. He was in the car, and it looks like he wasn't beaten or hurt in any capacity. And then it just ends off with a statement coming from the police department saying they thank the community for helping them to capture this guy. But the point of the story is that when the usual suspects talk about a quote unquote knockout game like they usually do, they always talk about it at a standpoint where it seems like you would only believe that black people were the only ones engaging in this, when the truth of the matter is anybody who's feeling extra physical that day for whatever reason can do it. It's not limited to a race, but they'll have you to believe that it's just us. So much, in fact, that I bet you that the usual suspects won't even talk about this story. They probably don't even know what happened. And for those of them who do, they're going to look right over it. Or if they do talk about it, they'll find a way to weasel in black people in there somehow, some way.